Assault weapons not protected by Second Amendment, Federal Appeals Court rules. Maryland's ban on 45 kinds of assault weapons and its 10-round limit on gun magazines were upheld Tuesday by a federal appeals court in a decision that met with a strongly worded dissent. In a 10-4 ruling, the Fourth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in Richmond, Virginia, said the guns banned under Maryland's law aren't protected by the Second Amendment. Put simply, we have no power to extend Second Amendment protections to weapons of war, Judge Robert King wrote for the court, adding that the Supreme Court's decision in District of Columbia v. Heller explicitly excluded such coverage. Maryland Attorney General Brian Frosh, who led the push for the law in 2013 as a state senator, said it's unthinkable that these weapons of war, weapons that caused the carnage in Newtown and in other communities across the country, would be protected by the Second Amendment. It's a very strong opinion, and it has national significance, both because it's en banc and for the strength of its decision, Frosh said, noting that all of the court's judges participated. By concluding the Second Amendment doesn't even apply, Traxler wrote, the majority has gone to greater lengths than any other court to eviscerate the constitutionally guaranteed right to keep and bear arms. He also wrote that the court did not apply a strict enough review on the constitutionality of the law for a law-abiding citizen who, for whatever reason, chooses to protect his home with a semi-automatic rifle instead of a semi-automatic handgun. Maryland's law clearly imposes a significant burden on the exercise of the right to arm oneself at home, and it should at least be subject to strict scrutiny review before it is allowed to stand, Traxler wrote. National Rifle Association spokeswoman Jennifer Baker said, it is absurd to hold that the most popular rifle in America is not a protected arm under the Second Amendment. She added that the majority opinion clearly ignores the Supreme Court's guidance from District of Columbia v. Heller that the Second Amendment protects arms that are in common use at the time for lawful purposes like self-defense. The NRA estimates there are 5 million to 10 million AR-15s, one of the weapons banned under Maryland's law, in circulation in the United States for lawful purposes. Maryland's law needs to become a national model of evidence-based policies that will reduce gun violence, Bannock wrote in a statement. U.S. District Judge Catherine Blake upheld the ban in 2015, but a divided three-judge panel of the Fourth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled last year that she didn't apply the proper legal standard.